Welcome to the Rainbow Gateway Oracle. Virgo, this is your reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, heavy sixth house. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all of your shares and subscribes and likes. It really helps other people to find the channel, and we are grateful for you in our community. She who divines, we have Futura, future, choice, judgment. We have the phrase lucky strikes coming out. These are the She Who cards, the LP Oracle. She Who Waits, Manara, patience, waiting, and determination. Like there's something that's in your hands for sure, and you are not perhaps sure how you landed that because it's unexpected is what I'm getting. Here it is. The demon. There he is. Well, what can you say about the demon? Which demon are we talking about, Spirit? Because that's what the universe wants you to know here, is that the energy that has been coming to you isn't lucky, it's manipulative. So what you have in your hand here is not lucky, it's something that was taken without permission. And this isn't an object. This is someone else really taking someone's power away in an underhanded way here. There is a overtone of someone who's real lucky, who has it all, who's very well put together, who always plays their cards right. But that's the manipulation here. Now we have mystical self-discovery, taking care of yourself. The koala wants to speak, and we have the high priestess. Someone here knows about the koala, and there's also the Australian energy here, the world at the bottom, the world map. This has to do with Australia and something that's known by the viewer. We have change here with the mommy. And intuition at the bottom. You know this. You know this is you. You know what to do. You know something here. Let's get some more cards out for you. She Who Questions, Curiosity, Destiny, Search. So, I feel like, this is one person and that's the other person. You're not going to stand to be around people like that anymore, and you're realizing who this person is in your life, and you're going to walk away from them, okay? Now we have she who prepares. You're getting ready for the change. You're asking the questions. You're seeing the manipulations. And you're going to follow your curiosity here right out the door, all right? And you're going to be blooming and blossoming because of it. And you're making a plan right now. And there's a little bit of darkness there that you have to work through because there's betrayal, and you have to kind of see that inside of yourself. So there's a little bit of an inner battle going on. But you're getting ready, though. It's empowering you, and it's just, there's a little bit of like a gray kind of a zone that you're gonna march through, but you definitely have a underlying recognition that this is a test for you from the universe, and you're gonna get some really amazing goodness out of it for doing the hard thing, okay? We have the skull of stars, infinite possibilities. The witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. And at the bottom we have midnight. All right, so this is the time to act. All right, when the midnight hour strikes, you know, like this is when you gotta, you know, the universe is about to turn you into a pumpkin. So you've got to get ready for the shift. It's time to make the move. Whatever it is, it's about to happen. The infinite possibilities has to do with where the universe is sending you. Now, you have to recognize that you have asked the universe for a specific set of experiences, material objects, locations, whatever have you manifested in your life, okay? You realize that you can have it all. Well, the universe is going to tell you that you can have it all, but the universe is going to put together a setup and a situation for you, an obstacle course, if you will. And you have to follow it. You have to follow it. You have to follow it. And your intuition will lead you every step of the way, every step of the way. Okay, so it's like essentially you're walking on a pathway and it's a dark path, and the universe lights up something every now and then, and you have to see the thing that the universe lights up. Okay, and then you go a little bit further along the path and you meet that thing, and then you just keep following it. So when you don't know where you're going, you just wait. The universe will eventually light the path up again, okay? If you're not seeing it, you just have to wait longer. And that's the thing about the universe and divine timing, is sometimes the universe can take a long time. And you think about it, if you plant tomatoes, right? You have to wait for the seed to grow. You have to get the sprout. You have to get the plant, the fruit, the flowers, all that stuff. It takes time. Everything takes time. And the universe puts it together. The universe figures out how to put it together. It's going happen now. Going happen now. It's ready to drop. It's on the horizon. Like, don't kid yourself. I mean, you can do what you want, but be true to you, okay? Because you want to just stay present to yourself, and you never have to worry about anything, okay? That's the thing to remember. Stay present to yourself, and you never have to worry about anything, because you're always making the right choice then. Every time you stay present to yourself, you're making the right choice. And that's the real commitment. That's the real commitment, okay? We have Moment of Glory Gardens. That's the real triumph there, all right? You get through it, all right? You're getting through this, and I'm seeing supportive, compassion, and intuitive feelings as well. There's a person in your life who, and we also have supporter of truth and protection. We have 2 queens here. And the abundant legacy avenue. We have 2 queens, so this could be 2 people in your life. This could be the same person who's representing both things. The journey, nothing is as it seems, being true to yourself. Yeah, you never know what the universe is doing with the people in your life. You have to just follow what it tells you to do and how to interact with them. The thing about it is, when most of us have been raised in a fearful paradigm, so what we learned was conditional love, and that's not really loving. It's attachment. It's a lot of codependency. It's tit for tat. It's I'm not going to give to you when you really need something because I'm a jerk and I don't want to. It's that kind of energy. And there's something here to be said about that. And there's a bit of a tangent that appears. However, we're going to just continue to speak and not reflect back to what we were saying before. The journey, nothing is as it seems, being true to yourself. There's an idea that things have to be a certain way and they don't. And because you believe it has to be a certain way and they don't, you limit yourself to the things in life that you deserve. And then at the same time, are not able to connect with the hive mind, okay? This is for other people than the initial read through, and it has segued the ability to recognize that the channel is supporting many is what we're going to have to recognize here on this channel. The bees here are very important, and you need to recognize that they are really able to hum a lot of healing energy when you are thinking about how bees work together in a hive and how their frequencies can make music. And imagine if human beings were doing that. That's the thing you would want to look at, right? And how could we make that happen? Well, we have to be more gentle with each other and stop warring. The reason we war is because we're afraid. We don't have enough resources. If we all helped each other thrive instead of barely survive, we would have a whole entire hive-minded planet where everyone is caring about what everyone else needs because they're caring about their own needs. It's time to pay attention to what you need and give attention to your needs and meet them yourself. That's the message for you. You've got to meet your own needs, okay? Others can meet them when they're available, but that doesn't mean that they have to or that they will be available. That's why you need to learn to meet your own. And it's not always easy to do, especially when there's a disability too. Enlightened leadership. Listen to the voice of the earth. If everyone just does their own work, that's all that's really needed. Following the intuition is all that's needed. Everyone follows the intuition, that's all that's really needed here. And that's how we continue. And it's the universe doing what it does, and that's it. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to know. That's what opens up. We have vision questing with karmic forgiveness, let go and let God. You're all wrapped up again, okay? This is a triple bypass or something of that nature that's coming through. This is something that's already on the schedule, not a prediction. It's going to be okay. You can get a little bit of peace of mind about it. It's going to be okay. Now, the work you need to really be doing here about this is the forgiveness work underneath. And that's where you need to spend more time in meditation and perhaps journaling or writing online. It's important for you to express yourself freely and from the heart, and making amends with the right people. This is a good time to do that for you. And that will improve your healing time and your whole healing process exponentially for you to take the time and just do some forgiveness work. And don't forget to forgive yourself too, because you know, we always do our best, but many of us make mistakes, and even if we make the same mistake a lot of times, we're human beings and we can always change our mind, and we can always really allow ourselves to take the high road this time. And that's the thing that's really peaceful and nourishing for your soul while you're going through a healing process of any kind, really, whether you're having a triple bypass or not. But this is for someone who's getting a heart incision and is needing some calming time. You're beautiful, and please don't fear. There's definitely going to be a lot of release, and you're going to feel a lot better. You really will. This is really the time to do this forgiveness work, though. Take it seriously, but be light about it if you can. Find a light-hearted sensibility, some humor in it if you can. It's not always easy, but those things really make it better at times. We have the duende. The book is calling. Where did we put that? Here. This is the Archeo deck. We have... It's fun. Let's see. Here we go. What do we want to see, Spirit? Attribute. The duende is a spirit of the deepest creativity, a silent sound, a struggle that surges up from the soles of our feet. It is of blood, ancient culture, and action, and it calls us out. Without it, our artistic works will be tepid and superficial, yet with it, our nerve endings become exposed and raw. It comes with full force or not at all, burning through us, searing away our resistance. The duende fires us with a power far beyond our normal capacity for expression, making us an outlet of profound art and music. Both primitive and highly sophisticated, its presence sets alight the core of our potential. It is the passionate specter of the earth, a hobgoblin muse demanding that we open ourselves to all possibilities. With guttural song, summoned from the caves of our souls, it accepts no lies. The duende is nearby, a pregnant and overwhelming power that is life, fate, and the consummation of risk and knowledge. It is not a mere concept, but a very real presence. Made visible, it is huge, potent, patient, and less tolerant than anything the human will can grasp. It is a bittersweet bliss that will infiltrate the bloodstream like a toxin. It is life loved and lived with the greatest of passions. But if that love is lost, the duende leaves us with an unconsolable grief. And the universe is in love with every single one of us, regardless of our shadow and how gross or how benevolent we are. And that's from one end of the spectrum all the way to the other. Gross to benevolent. And this is another Halloween card for us to play with. The universe has the dawn here, the light after the darkness, the owl, the expanse, the wings, the spread, the openness, the freeing sensations of the intuitive fascial layers that are released and cleansed and crisped, and the ability to see that everything in your life has a purpose and a time and a place, and it's been crumpled up in the corner like an old dirty towel for a long time. I feel like that's the metaphor for how you've been feeling for a long time, and even perhaps the circumstances in your life haven't been so great. There's a real opening here. The spring cleaning has arrived. the fresh lemon scent is opening the room up. The vacuum has been out. There's a real sense of freshness here and cleansing to your life, like cleaning an old dusty room out, like maybe you haven't cleaned in a really long time. Maybe that's what's coming through. Has someone been like really not keeping house and having to really deal with some like real filth and dirt and stuff like that? It's okay. You can open it up and clean it out anytime you want. And that's what I'm feeling like is happening here. It's like this is really opening up. So this could be your actual physical home, or this can be a metaphor for your energy, your feelings and stuff like that. And sometimes it's both. And this is the universe wanting you to know that you have a lot of wisdom and you have the ability to find your way on a whole entire new road in life because you've allowed for the opening, okay? It says programming your highest intentions, moving quickly through your current situation. So whatever you're moving through isn't gonna be plaguing you for too long if it's stressful. But it's helping you release and step through. But what happens here is there's a lot of thoughts in your head that are buzzing, 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 and they're not always the best, okay? So what you want to do is you want to work on taking the ones that aren't the best and planting ones that are better. So this is some mindset work that's being requested here from the universe and your soul here. You need to see that. You got to do the mindset work so that you can ultimately, you want to be hatching like the benefic thoughts in your mind instead of allowing for an infestation of a different kind that you don't want. You know, it's like having, we're speaking like beneficial bugs in the garden versus pests in the garden, and you can see that in your own mind. And this might have to do with something in your garden in your life too that you're working through, but this is really talking about the setting the higher intentions that you want in your life, asking the universe for what it is that you want, not what you think you should have. Ask for what it is you want, ask for what it is you need. And if you're not sure what either one of those is, the universe will help you to determine what it is you need and want for your own energy, for your own life journey. If you're confused, if you don't know, just give it up to the universe and ask, okay? You got to surrender. Confusion is fear. That's the thing to remember. That's for Pisces energies. And confusion is fear. And remember that surrender is the antidote. And you'll find that we got the star popping out. And how amazing is that? So there is definitely a friend that's coming in, and they're going to be expressing a lot of ideas and things that are very inspiring for you, okay? That's going to help you on your path here. We have Perseverance Gardens, 7 of Wands. This is definitely something you're going to want to follow through with. This person, you want to see them in life. You want to continue to work with them. We also have the Moon at the bottom. This is someone who's, and we have the King of Cups here, and it's a party place. It's all three of these here. This is a very, the evolution of this connection is beautiful, okay? It's the kind of friends where you meet up and you have lunch and dinner and holidays and you really enjoy each other. It's not like, oh God, I gotta go meet Susie or, you know, whatever. I want to go meet Susie, you know, like Susie and I have the best time together. That's gonna be the kind of vibe. And this is definitely going to be someone who's going to help you in your life in a lot of ways that it's really hard to verbalize because it's so personal on your spiritual path. They're going to help you see things about your life and about yourself that you need that are very specific to you. And they're going to be, you know, a really like valuable asset in your life as a friend, as a confidant, heart, mind, transformative space. You make a difference. We have harmony with the surgery coming out again, and the ability to recognize that there's going to be a change in the way you communicate, and you're going to be a little bit more curious and excited to come out and about in life. We have looping, cycle of life and death, honor, bless, and release the past. So there's definitely a degree of shadow work here for someone. And we have soul assistance, soul guidance, and unique perspective. So it's like, you know, this is kind of like, you know, after all the hard work, there's a lot of gentleness, release, like, you know, getting dressed up again and going out after having been having a really hard time. It's definitely going to be happening where you're getting dressed up again, feeling good, you know, feeling pretty, like, you know, volunteering maybe, whatever it is for you. There's a real awareness that you're going to be getting back out there, so don't worry. Yeah, protection here with the jack-o'-lantern. And forgiveness. Yeah, this is really beautiful, okay? Reducing burden. You're going to feel a lot better, okay? There's definitely smiles on the horizon here. And the universe is, you know, maybe not telling you exactly what you need to hear about the future, but you're going to, you know, really just be brought to the light when the time is right. This came out again, soul assistance, soul guidance. We have the Hermit. Here's this thing about ideas again, and this is the this is the end of like I feel like there's an energy of mania here, like it's the end of like having mania or impulsivity, like over exuberance, kind of like imbalanced joy is what I'm getting here. It's kind of like the end of that. It's the end of like this imbalanced joy where it's like not actually it's like a false sense of joy. It's like an overt exuberance. It's the mania. It's the slap happy kind of energy. Like that's what's coming out here to say like it's like the end of that. And we have go time. We have the full. We have something new. Yeah, being strong. There's just a whole new something that's dying with that type of an energy here. And now there's like a whole new opportunity being given to you. Like you're going to be able to steer your own ship this time. Yeah. Yep. Yep. You know something about yourself and you're going to be doing just fine here. But sometimes you forget about it, all right? The universe is always whispering to you to remind you how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, no matter what is going on in your life, okay? This is the Rainbow Gateway Oracle. Thank you for being here with us, for watching your reading, and for connecting. We have readings for sale in the description box, and check out our link tree. You can email us at the rainbowgatewayoracle@gmail.com and reach out to us and inquire, and we'll get back to you. We have a real ability to channel as an oracle, and we are an Akashic record reader. We do astrology charts, and we are an acupuncturist, we are an herbalist, we are a spiritual psychologist, behavioral psychologist, early childhood, trauma specialist, all in one. And we have our master's degree in science and our professional license for acupuncture in the state of Hawaii. And we are here to serve you. So please hit us up if we can give you more personal guidance in your life. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time.